I think I got a little twist here. Hold on. There we are. Okay, we're started. There we go. I made this weapon, but I thought, oh, this looks cool. As a Dark Knight weapon. Subdua, but it clashes. But I do think I want to do a different. I want to use the one I prepped. I think that works really well with this look, which I'm gonna keep using for a while yet. Oh, that also clashes. I need to change my portrait then. There we go. I absolutely do not think this deserves should go there. I think this living death should be here. I think I'm gonna move this to here too. There we go. I have done some offline grinding, but I did do the ASQ stuff, but we got nothing to do for today. Likely tomorrow. I think maybe I'm... Yeah, no. Okay, I thought I would, but apparently I'm not gonna have any ASQ stuff to do until next week. One thing I did do was make new shit, new crafts, 2 new crafter pieces. The top one, which honestly I really like. I really like this. The Raimi duplicate the crafting. High quality, this I couldn't even guarantee high quality as this, I just looked out. So. One thing I honestly forgot to do is that I've got this thing for these. What, did I not go and do? No, I did do the mission. I should have a new action here. General the synthesis, aserial reduction. Oh, I have no reducible items? Really? Neither one of these is reducible. I don't even know what to do with them then. First, I'll keep them around until I'm next in Mordona and then turn the one thing in. That being said, yeah, I decided to get that out of the way just so I could have a bit easier time doing the Moogle quests. But yeah, I've almost gotten to 56, and I will probably just straight up run a dungeon right now. 14. One thing I will say is apparently 14 does not let you make it so that players you blocked can't be matched up. It just means that you and you alone don't register their existence. They're unknown player. A bunch of shit you can't see, and that's dumb. And supposedly it's because it would make things worse, but no, most games can handle it. That type of jelly. It seems supposedly people are worried, oh, it could be used to bully people. I'm like, it sounds to me like the problem here is that the other thing a way around, it can be used to bully people. If I have someone blocked, it's because I don't want to interact with them again. What in the fuck? And just because I can't say anything doesn't mean they can't see my fucking comments and say shit. See, I'm gonna do this duty real again. Then whatever the fuck it is, Vass. And the cat and the following one unhealed the flesh thing he encountered. Some success, but I got interested that he infiltrated his own, after which he started calling himself Needleclaw. Come on, man. You made it you could have had it set up to be an independent minion to go on to the idea of the Vath versus the Gath. That's real miss there. Oh, while we're waiting, possibly forever, where is the completed ones? Normally, I don't look at these. Yeah, they're very concise and don't really say much. What? Where's the dark quests? Oh, Disciple Award job quests. Let's see. Our end. Justice has been done. There's at least a little bit more here, but they're not with the basic and other side quests and SQ stuff. There's a lot of character in here. Oh yeah, your tendency to has been successfully infiltrated the base of Trevor Spies, or she did not notice the part you played in the shadows. Hold on, But this one had the specialty stuff. This day, at another trial, my comments included. According to one spectator, the fight for the ages, the master sword works his dark arts against his foe. In the end, however, Troy's opponent, who ran him through with a course of tears, seeing no need to afford the man a proper burial. The lights then to dispose of the corpse by leaving in the ruin, intrigued by the 6 scouts. It's seeing this demon for elf. You spy a crystal and reach out the element. Your body trembles and a strangely familiar voice echoes in your ears. So when you open your eyes, you find the woman standing before you, hale and healthy. So Frey, and it would seem that the reports of her death were greatly exaggerated. She is intrigued to tell of the voices you heard, but before you can continue, the streets below draws your attention. You turn to leave, but Frey barges past and says that you discuss the changes you are undergoing due to her touching her crystal. Play your heart to defend the weak and punish the guilty as you see fit. Then Frey offers to teach you. You only accept her guidance. Speaks to you first of the first dark night. The night who sacrifice all in order to bring an untouched man to justice. Fear the consequences such actions will bring. An innocent suffer for our indecision, she says. Or did you seek out the source of the earlier scream? One who beseeches you to save her granddaughter. A young woman who was seized by temple knights after an altercation. It soon became clear that she is not the first girl to be taken under such circumstances. No knights have incidents are anything but honorable. Afraid as the girl might survive the ordeal, but she never it was well that you would rather punish the knights for their crimes. Hey, make your plans with Frey. Frey summarizes the knights will take the girl to the spring sacred tribunal holy equationary doctrine. Into the pillars. Guess your next course of action there. Fear, pain, rage. These are emotions make potent fuel. Frey tells you, should things turn violent upon the dark, strike down. Oh, how. Yeah, here we go. They scream when you came from how their cries of saying the time of fear. It's in the fires of your hatred to bring them to justice. These are chaos as they echoed in the tribunal as you promised a reckoning should they dare shake it a stay again. No, afterwards, you ask if she calls Sue was that screamed your name when she was taken. The delay. Only her grandmother cried out, thanking you one final time. Gets back to the room, leading alone with Frey. You've done well, Frey tells you, far better than she could have hoped. It slowly increases as you further along the path. Suddenly, she asks that you want to. You know that you need to, and that when the time right, she'll be waiting for your next where you first met. The voice, some say, is a beacon, guiding the dark night to her true calling. As you grow more accustomed to drawing upon your side, you come to hear the voice more clearly, such as Frey's words when you ask her of the voice. Nice one, she could use. Okay, here's the thing. Notable, most notable. You see how weak and complacent Gumball has grown and spread amongst his people. You're nearly a mere pest. At least he fights you with another gut meat for bait. Yeah, I find you expectant, hungry like yours. Where are those goddamn pests? It makes me feel alive. So, you know, Frey is smiling. Strong, some of what you already know, of course. But it will not be connected here. South of Leon, Frey is waiting for there. It's not how long it might take to find it, but yep, so yeah. A lot of these contain hints to where the story was going. Added thoughts from your character that you wouldn't, that aren't echoed in the quest itself. Some people were fucking infuriated that their character was not a complete and total cardboard or doormat, and that might impact it having their time wasted on bullshit side quests. As you have not heard the voice in some time, so she'll help you as you did before. And then, fair, get to those off your own. Things lacking, but you gotta say what's well done. Maybe what's said, if I could write bad because I help what you think. If I smile, straight out your heart. It'll serve you well in your next. How dare him as well to interrupt our communion. No one's up and cannot afford it. Here you are. It's risk life and limb to the fools who should have armed themselves, all because there's no one else. So be it. The amount of encampment and risk you have been our first word the pitch say. And we're happy to keep going, howling straight to the falling, and no matter how many you slew. Checking inspection, you find yourself showing her grin. Eyes wander to the blue thing, though a moment later. Deaf hearing his voice at the. Oh. You can hear the fear in his voice as he thanks you for saying the film's Frey out to find that amusing. You never know to shake at the sight of it. You know this to get Frey knows this. Yeah, so. A lot of this is just basic repeating of stuff. Apparently they get even more bare bones with this shit over time, apparently. But this is really nice stuff. Apparently, the person who wrote the Dark Knight quest lines. Yeah, I'm feeling a little self-conscious from just loudly screaming out, hey everybody, I'm a stream. That will likely pass, but boop, 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 boop. I could have taken a moment to. I rearranged a few things. Yeah, I forgot he summons these things. There we go. Great. I am paralyzed Hysteria. There we go. There we go. I think you just gotta, what, snap it? There we go. Get orbs. Yeah, can I attack right? We're gonna third protection. Okay, well, that's actually. That's actually very useful. I might try my hand at the tree now. Breaking tree with my, let's see what I got. I got 3 of those, but I want a higher thing, so. Let's go ahead and knock off some stuff. That's not hard to get. Hello! Wait a moment. Nothing much. Doing some, doing some grinding. Now I'm trying to decide which, we'll do. Job we do use to get some wondrous tale stuff. Boop. Done. There we go. I had my first experience with a, just started playing the Blue Moon Rake. Oh, yeah. How's the leveling system in that? I have heard a lot of good things about it, but I haven't seen what they did with the leveling system. Because I've seen a lot of great things, including how they handled the, Nary. Okay. Voice acting by trying to keep a lot of the old voice acting while mixing in new stuff, which is, you know, exactly how I would have preferred it. But they kept the class building. That looks great. I did see that they let you choose where, but you still have to select level. Fun. Do they still have the level up messages they did in Oblivion that change as you level up? I always enjoyed those. But yeah. I'm really glad they kept a lot of the old voice acting and such, because a lot of that stuff was real good. I would have been honestly very upset if they removed Patrick Stewart's voice acting for the Emperor, for instance. Okay. Yeah, I've seen a lot of good stuff about it, but I haven't looked too deeply in it myself since I recorded my reaction for it. But yeah, I had my first run-in with a toxic player and a duty. Yes, say woof. And that was a skill I didn't have set as a major, so it's like we mix it. Okay, that's neat. I know a lot of people don't like Skyrim's leveling system. I do, but I also do like other stuff. Yeah, I've had mostly good luck on that part. Like I think I run into people here and there that I just went at block, but like. Never in a trial. Never in a trial. Or duty. And it was honestly really bad. I admit I didn't handle things best myself. Absolutely. But one of the key things is that like that really is they got upset that I was drawing aggro. I was the tank. Oof. Yeah, it was the healer who was the problem here. I could have maybe ignored it if it was the DPS, but the healer basically went, okay, you aggroed a small group of enemies. When I told you to stop aggroing things, period. No more heals for you. I know. Okay, see, it was at Sashahara, and they said, ignore the clams during the first part. That was when we first ran into the first bit of trouble. Because I'm like, okay, and I ran through ignoring the clams, but still ending up aggroing everything else on the way, and most of us ended up dying and getting through. When the rest came through and brought them again, the rest of us died again. The next time through, I made sure that we were at least killing the big enemies in between and ignoring the fireflies, since those are honestly easy to clean up at minor level. But even that wasn't good enough. But apparently, yeah, I was upset I was, you know, aggroing things. I made sure I was only trying to do it one small group at a time. But there was literally no way I could walk past those pirates in their little tavern. Yeah. They didn't keep everyone alive, and got annoyed at me for it. And then, to make matters worse, when we got past that point, they, you know, issued all ultimatum. Don't aggro anything, or no more heals. After standing in front of the next group of enemies, wondering exactly what the fuck I was supposed to fucking do, I decided to try carefully progressing the whole only fighting one group of enemies at a time, slow inching your way through progress you do often early on, and when you don't have great gear and are, you know, just barely able to do the dungeon. Yeah. But that wasn't an option because we weren't at there. We were at the part where they had their little tavern set up. There was no way forward that didn't involve getting into combat. And I mean, the best I could have done was turn off my aggro stance and just let them run forward. So when they labeled me with a no heals button, I just went nope and left of duty. Since, you know, they found the idea of a tank tanking so offensive, clearly they didn't need me. I was honestly pissed off that for much of yesterday, just of how absurd of a situation it was. Now, I will say I did have some poor showing in there myself. I accidentally tanked one of the mid-bosses towards the group. The leveling system of Oblivion, but I believe it was that you got a bunch of stats up, and but you also had the no, that's right. Yeah, that's right. When you leveled up, you were given an option of free based on how much they went up. Was based on the skills you level up. Yeah, that's it. Sounds kind of similar, but with enough distinction to make the system better. Yeah. Well, I don't personally remember ever having dealt with it. I have lots of memories of people being very upset about how the leveling system worked in Oblivion when it came to yeah, it doesn't hard lock its player leveling specific skills. That's it. Yeah. There. Oh, level up for acrobatics. Yeah. Yeah. Now I remember what the issue was. Leveling up too quickly. Okay, I was right. That would kill me. Oh, that's right. I have raw intuition now. I use that one a lot. There we go. Yeah, off to my first Oblivion gate. Oh, I've heard those are very... How they handled those is very cool. Did you hear the Sky Oblivion team got free keys for the game? For the official remaster? Yeah, I saw that a little bit earlier before I started the stream, but yeah. Yeah, I honestly speaking, when I first heard it was going to shadow drop, and my first thought it was, you know... a slight bit of annoyance just because as much as I love the game, it's been until like I've been waiting for, you know, the fan remake for years, and it was just on the verge of completion. Then this happened. It kind of felt like they were being spiteful or something. But no, it seems like it was just, you know, how it all worked out, and everybody's been good sports. And honestly, it's hype as shit. Anyway, it still plays like OG Oblivion. I mean, from what I've seen, it plays a little bit better. But honestly, I like how OG Oblivion played in a lot of ways. It's not like Morrowind, where the actual act of playing the game was... a pain in the ass. My biggest problem with modern replays for me was just that how empty the world was. And it looks like well, it's still the same world, but they've rebuilt everything in a way that it looks like it's a little bit... yeah. Oh, yeah, Oblivion magic is great. I also appreciate the fact that they kept that, even though they made it so that, you know, all the characters look innately good and everything, and, you know, they've improved the character creator, they still allow you to make monstrosities. I would never want someone who made monstrosities, but it was always funny watching someone start up a playthrough of that online with... I can actually be a proper mage or a magic archer, yeah. I love Skyrim, but God, the magic in that game is so fucking bad. And it didn't have to be. They just made it scaled better. Especially all the support spells. God, the support spells were so bad outside of Muffle. No, it's just horrible even with mods. I mean, there's definitely a lot of neat mods out there and a lot of stuff that's helped improved it to be less bad. But I'm of the opinion that it's better for it to be working in the base game. The one thing I'm curious about is how well this version of the game mods, since it is based in UE5 and all that. The good news is, even if it's not really good at modding, Sky Oblivion will be out, and that will be a perfectly functional engine to use for modding. Come on. I haven't gotten the chance to play with the Living Dead skill from Dark Knight, but yet, but it seems cool. I love the storyline, by the way. I haven't started the level 50 plus stuff, but I was spoiled for some of it well ahead of time by accident, but it keeps him dying and you get a huge heal. Oh, yeah, I know that. Yeah, or basically, I did read it. I just haven't gone see if I like how it feels using it. I mean, I actually really like the idea, you know. You can't be killed until you've made, and if you can heal for a time limit. If you don't manage to recover the max health you should have, by the time it's up, you will immediately harden. But if you succeed, you get to retain your unkillability until all said and done. No, I still have the best in vulnerability. I wouldn't know. I haven't actually played in Paladin. It's either that or Archer's probably what I'm going to start after I do Samurai. Yeah, it's literally just take no damage. I mean, that's it. That is pretty good. A pure solid wall of lull no. It can in fact be pretty cool and neat. Alright. That one, and then well, then do a run of World of Darkness. Okay. Let's see. Boop. So they made the HUD on the Oblivion remake. I have seen some of it. It looks neat. Just as long as it works better on PC than the Oblivion remake, original Oblivion did, or hell, even Skyrim. I like Skyrim, but yeah, it definitely need when you're not on consoles. It definitely needs to be modded just to let you do stuff correctly. High-end Trials, Heavensward. Doesn't look like it's in the extreme area, is it? No, it is. That is in an extreme area. No major issues so far. Good enough. Singularity reactor. Now I'm running. It's just gonna be rolling up for run of the level 60 thing. Oh, well, that was quick. Hey, that time came. I thought I had to pay the $50. Oh, really? Huh. That's neat. Honestly, it's something. Game Pass is definitely something I've thought of spending money on, just for the opportunity to try out a bunch of games. But it's not really a high priority, since I also still get a bunch of free games through other stuff on and like Amazon Prime. That's where I got the other game I'm streaming, Deus Ex, as well as most of the rest of the Deus Ex series and a bunch of other stuff like it. Well, time for the Knights of the Round sequence to start. They have some codes that give 2 people. Oh, really? Huh. Boop boop. Come on. Nice secession. Let me put you out of our misery. Okay, yeah, I was right the first time I fought this guy. Those guys just straight up don't die when you get them down. Alright, so then what you doing? Still summoning up your minions, eh? Boop boop. Beep beep. Alright, now let's look at all those media nuts. Oops, accidentally opened up someone's fucking, jamming someone from getting knocked around. How the hell that happened? But probably misclicked at the right time. Farewell, Thornton. Bo do 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 do. Oh, that's that bit of the Wondrous Tales taken care of. Let's see. Oh, okay, level 16 trials don't count as level 60 duty. Great. Well, I'll just sit on that then, and since I'm going to be doing that stuff anyways. All right, let's see here. Gang me boy. What else do I want? Was I going to do that I can do without too much trouble at the a dungeon counts, but not a trial. Yeah, I thought a trial would, but I only have one unlocked so far though. But I'll almost certainly have another level 61 ready soon, so I'll just put that aside for a moment. They love sticking the Binding Coil Bahamut in here, huh? That's fine. I can do Embers and maybe the Striking Tree. Maybe the Minstrel's Ballad too. Soloed with my tank. I could hop on my main and just cheese you through one lol. Oh, that'd be nice. I actually would really like that with the Striking Tree, because I do actually still do have the quest for that one sitting in my journal. I'm powerful enough at this point, both power and gear wise, to unsync solo some of these, but I cannot do SM class at 100. Yeah, that would do it. Yeah, that would honestly be the nicest one to get taken care of, because like it was something I was gonna eventually ask my guild to do. It's just that something I hadn't gotten around to doing. Yeah, it's first time since I started the Wondrous Trials I've really been focusing on doing duties and such, so this is probably the first one I'll actually end up being able to turn in a completed one. Isn't there a storyline associated with this? Because like I thought there was, but now I'm finding myself doubting it. I know the character has a storyline associated with her, but now I'm starting to think, wait, is this how I do that storyline, or is that something else entirely? Either way, I do want to at least complete it once. At least once, if it doesn't have a storyline attached to it, so. I just realized I accidentally didn't finish off one of my Vanu side quests today. Collection missions, the power level them. Yep, they completed their shit. There we go. And complete. No. Oh, no, 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 no. Boo boo doo doo doo. You ever play D&D? Because like I actually I'm a relatively recent player. Started a few months ago at this point. Found a thing where, you know, a local thing where they were trying to encourage new players. It's fun. It was one of my first times getting into something like that, but I watched a lot of stuff like that over the years and always found it interesting. I always had ideas for potential campaigns to run. One of the ideas for a short campaign I had ideas for is in fact based on this 14, specifically Dravinia and Isleshire and a bit of Ishgard. I just think Isleshire's great fertile potential for a group of wandering adventurers rolls up looking for work. Plus, I like the goblins and the way they talk and doing the voices of them. So that way, if I actually ever did run a campaign, it would be pretty fun to do their voices. And everything must be shocked. How six is bunking pancakes for voices? Eat them. Clever hanks or tricksy friends. Is that you? Are you, Cat Mommy Shola? Yeah, the moment I saw your name, I had to laugh, and then I realized, you know, you were kind of looking directly at me, so. Boo. Let me just unsync this. Unrestricted party. Boop. There you go when you are. Alright, I assume that's a yeesh. Alrighty. Ah, that's your Dark Knight. Holy shit. That shit's just gone. Contempt of court. That's even funnier, given the context of how we beat him. I'm assuming that, much like the other extremes that had an actual quest attached to beating it, this is gonna have a cutscene with the Asians that I have not seen. Treasure cover. Boop. Boop. Doesn't seem like it. Okay. Well, that takes care of that one. If you wouldn't mind, I'd also like to hit up the binding coils, which are... Actually, I don't even know where they are in here. It's been so long. There. Raids, right. Right. Raids. And which one is it I need? Turn 5, but which... Binding coil... Okay, just the first one. Alright then. What? What? Hold on. I appear to have screwed up and accidentally hit the Lord 11 again. There we go. I forgot to clear my thing. Ah, have you ever done them then? I know they're a pain in the butt. I had to beg somebody to babysit me for them before. I think I could do them now that I'm you know, a level 70 with at least 2 pieces of level 70 gear, but which way? Ah, there we go. It really is a shame that such a good bit of story writing is hidden behind such a mechanically messy raid series. Oh, this one could be surprisingly tough, I will say, apparently. Because the person I had with me was at least at, I think, level 90 when we did it, and it still managed to take us down quite a few times. You're level 100, so that shouldn't be a problem, but, you know, still stronger than it seemed it would be. Something supposed to happen here? Oh, are we supposed to stand in this? No? Oh my god, did we break it? We killed it too fast. That's hilarious. Here I was going on the fact that it apparently was too surprisingly difficult. And we actually beat it so quickly that it broke it. That's hilarious. Trying to figure out how to restart the thing, I found rocking into the surrounding fire insta-kills you. That's how I got out here. Now, I can't get back in. That is humorous. Oh, hey, the boss fight actually started. And now it's completed. That's hilarious that you can just beat the thing so fast that it actually just breaks the thing. Oh, we were waiting for spawns. And because we killed the fucking thing. Yeah, because we killed the fucking thing. That meant the spawn, there was nothing to do between the spawns. That's hilarious. Thanks for that. That took care of both of the ones I need. The rest of these I could just, you know, farm this shit with reset points. Send your friends. Yeah, it's, should be obvious to send your friend request there. Ba-do, boo-doo, doo-doo-doo. Emote fun, but let's see. Yeah, that wraps those up. Outside of that, I'm just gonna take a moment to unthink this, and then that way these are back to working at normal. But that changed the paladin heal. Oh, haven't played it a bit, and it got shocked by one of the changes, huh? Yeah, I get that. I was playing when they changed up one of the buffs things you get while doing ninja. I was very shocked. It was the other buff bar you had up here. You know, when you heal a party member, it heals you for 50%. Oh, neat. It was like the big reason they used the water attack and such, and then boom, gone. Neat sword. But yeah. Yeah, the Huton timer. That was what it was called. I actually liked it. I know a lot of people apparently didn't, but I kind of liked it. But also, I hadn't been playing the game for literally years by that point, so that might have been just an brief experience playing the game, making me think it was good. Ah, Sam. Anyways, where was I? Two things I need to take care of real quick. First, this mission I completely forgot to actually do. They got rid of grease lightning for monks. Oh, that's big. That's big. Like, I don't even know what grease lightning did, because even the person I was whack before I was playing and I was watching someone else do it, even they had to, you know, even by that point, grease lightning was gone. But it sounds like it was a foundational part of the class. Ah, that does sound like it was pretty fucking good. I'll be honest with you. But I like skill speed. They're probably my favorite buff in the game. Skill speed and spell speed. Just because, you know, I like doing stuff fast. Ah, now it's just built in. Yeah, they really do just simplify things a lot of the ways. I know it annoys some people. Like, once I got used to how I should have been using certain buffs and such with ninja, I stopped caring. But at the time, I was very like, what? Why would you take that out? Nerfs and all that. Boop-a-doop-a-doop. Dig out these places quickly. Boop, boop. I also heard that, or like, I now know how dark used to work. Every other and it had every other and every other and every two combos. Nothing serious. Wait, big. Oh, right. I've read this one a bunch of times now. I've learned how they, Dark Knight used to be all about, being careful with how much magic you use, because so much of it was based on having a magic cost, while simultaneously still making sure you used a lot of it. Apparently, that first battle was meant to teach you a tutorial on how to manage your magic, and they just stripped that out. Nowadays, the main AoE for pulls just costs nothing to spam. Well, no, I do have one I use for pulls, and that still costs AoE. I tend to use the Flood of Darkness one a lot. So, Paladins was MP as well. Yeah, I have no idea what what that was like, changing that was like from a perspective of someone who was playing that, whether it felt like a good thing or not, and use stamina for everything. But like, I do think the idea that a bunch of classes still used a decent amount of MP besides just the straight up caster classes, just because that kind of fits into the lore bit of how, every class is actually some flavor of caster, since everything you do is some form of aether technique, which is magic, and proven society. Got that taken care of. Which means time to hit up a few other things. Gonna go ahead and turn this mission into And back then, bards and mechanists used to have AoEs that gave stamina and fever duration. Ah, sounded neat. I mean, the stamina thing sounds like it definitely got with a good way to get on nerves and such. And there are definitely some things that massively improved it, like having that fucking party bar for duties and such, especially. The fact that apparently wasn't there from day one is another one of those little bits of quality of life that I just am baffled to learn about. Yeah, it sounds neat, but just because I'm just not really, I think, fully grasping from just how it's described. Oh. Got distracted and didn't do the wheel spin. Let's see what potential goofiness is going on this time. Ah, turn on outside game music. Let me just pull it up. Let's see. I'll do this playlist. While I do that, I'll just mute the game so it doesn't just. Alright, Yonjay. I think this is it's full of weeb ass music. I mean, I've definitely got weeb ass music all over the place, but I have playlists for this setup. One's full of things that are almost certainly not going to get me copyright struck or claimed. Half the reason I have such things is because of my eventual plan to do things like Grand Theft Auto and or Fallout, and wanting to be able to listen to music that won't get me copyright struck, because it just would feel weird to play those games without some music during certain sections. Thankfully, I know for a fact there's someone went ahead and made a streamer safe Fallout 4 radio mod. I appear to be levitating in the middle of the air. Yep. For some reason, the game doesn't realize there's nothing in between these two boxes. The bomb oh, that sounds great. I'll have to look them up later. All right, you're on, Jay. Greetings. Sorry, I should not discourage this company. You have lost the stretch of the licking sands and a mere whim. Does that require my net in some matter? The lemons into the first, just shine the second for the business of the summoning. That paint most fluid image of armor and some divine energies. First one's two dabble in sacrificial rituals. The stern expression seeks of the eye understanding, for even the Dindy and the Turtles no immunity against Dacian manipulations. Once more, we are reminded that only with the lifting of the darkness shall the primal nightmare cease to hunt us. Warrior of light. By radiance of thee and thy commands we shall prevail. Oh, it's the spiritual successor to Jet Set Radio? Rad. I've never played that game, but I know that got a rad ass soundtrack. And with that, the last of these ARR quests I've had sitting in my logs are done. I was expecting a little bit more of those Asians who were vaguely manipulating such scenarios, but like we saw them once and that was about it. Let's see. Stormflyer at the airship landing, and then Dinston at the Morave Dry Box. I believe both of these are unlocking level 60 dungeons. Ah, honestly, that sounds amazing. It's always good when you find like an artist or something who's willing to, let their music just be played by streamers and such. Well, I don't play any of their music. I know the people behind Miracle of Sound do have that policy, though they do prefer if you do it if you own the music that you're playing. Primary reason I haven't done it. I don't actually own any of their music, and haven't been gotten around to actually buying a bunch of it. If you don't know, they do a lot of music that is based in different games, inspired and such. Honestly, a lot of it's pretty great. I always love the Digital Shadow one they made for Watch Dogs, for instance. But also the Bloodborne song was radish. Let's see. Black Mage, we'll Black Mage it. Aft Castle is, yeah, I just need to go up there. I don't need to. But yeah, I usually sit towards OC Remix tunes or a couple of public domain music that should absolutely be copyright free because nobody fucking owns it anymore. Oh, wrong guy. I wanted to lift a tenant. It's been a while since I've been used this in airship landing. Yeah, we're supposed to be getting a lot more of that stuff as time goes by, since the copyright protection dates have finally stopped being pushed back. All right, Stormfly, what do you got for me? Captain Fox, we are to have you with us. The situation is evolving as we speak. Okay. Do you have all the bombs we gotta say we had best leave soon. Oh, if I remember correctly, the Heartbound soundtrack is DMCA free too, huh? I'm gonna say that's another indie one I don't have off the top of my head. Pharaoh's Cirrus Hard 60. Alright. While I wait for that one, back down to the Polar Call, we're gonna go ahead and teleport down to Morbay Dry Box and unlock the next one too. Do 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 do. It's actually an indie game for dev of Blizzard and Amazon. Ah, yeah, I figured it was an indie game, but I just don't keep track with a lot of those unless they pop up in my internet feed in some way. Like, Don't Free the Princess or whatever it was called, that popped up, and I'm like, oh, that looks interesting, but I should definitely play that at some point. And then avoid watching any of it because, like, yeah, it looks like it's great. Oh, is the Morbay Dry Docks not in Limsa? It's not in Limsa. Okay, that's fine. He goes, but Pirate Sarp there. Oh, you mean Thor? Yeah, I know him. The guy whose dad was the inspiration for the South Park episode on WoW, or at least the guy with no life. Yeah, I watched a lot of his clips. I mostly like a lot of his content. Not to say anything that could be construed as starting drama or any of that, but I do have a few quibbles with him. Most of it is rooted in his takes on the Stop Killing Games thing. You know, the movement that's trying to make it so that game devs can't really release games that could easily be made functional with trivial amounts of efforts offline, and you know, thus being unable to just kill the game, especially paid bot games. He's got some not so great opinions on that one. So don't ask me what those are, because it's been for fucking ever since I watched it. I don't think about his stuff all the time. Yeah, it involves Ubisoft. If you don't know, it's about the specific thing they're pushing through and using to the big push is The Crew. Or was it The Crew 2? So they took control of the rock. Spin out the human eye in the sky never saw us. When the misty mind that actually pulls and sweeps, there ain't no point when they cause you get seeing them in front of your face. But then to stay here and watch the weather, but I'll listen out for what I get on. And it is, by the way, having a fabled hero like you got itself get for the same regiment as Intraman and do wonders for Mal. Any road, well, it seems to be having just now. So we know when your crew's ready to be fared over. Give everything in place in the meantime. Give them some of the blade notes for me. The Crew and some AC games. Yeah, I know some AC games in general, but the Crew 2 was an especially egregious example. I'm gonna withdraw and just roll for both of these at once. Yeah, maybe this would be more accurate if I removed the Binding Coil Bomb. Whoops. There we go. Since that one actually has something that quite a few European countries could be actioned upon legally. Like, flat out in France, I believe it's honestly the easiest one. With the lawsuit in America about it being one of the most hopeless ones. Even if it does do everyone the favor of making it abundantly clear for everyone that, yeah, at least in America, when you buy a game digitally, you don't fucking own it, as far as anyone's concerned. Man, but while I wait for this, I should go and start more, honestly, I should go and start more quests that I know of. I know there's some quests that popped up in the general areas here. I just can't remember which one of the ones that did it. The Camp Tranquil that did it? No. Oh, amigo? I'm gonna check Camp Blue Fog, because I think that might have been a place I saw them. Or I might just be imagining it, and that there are in fact not new side quests in these areas. Yeah, okay, I'm just imagining it. Yeah, I think Dragonhead is the only place that actually does a new side quests in that area. Let's do Falcon's Nest. Could have sworn I saw a side quest somewhere around here last time I was in the area. No? Huh. I know Camp Dragonhead has the next Dark Knight one, but I don't want to start that now. But yeah, like, yeah, he generally makes good videos, though. I enjoy his shorts when they pop up. Let's see. I'm so glad the AI doesn't have auto aim in Oblivion like they did in Skyrim. Oof. Yeah, that's a good thing. You ever see a 14 streamer called Denmo? I don't really know how he is in like normal content, but he has a lot of fun shit, clips of stuff on YouTube that's hilarious. He's another VTuber like me, but his is the Lalafell, and yeah, he doesn't play one in game. His model is also a Lalafell, and chat has the ability to talk through Muppet versions of the Scions, plus a few other sorted characters. Yes, yes. Ah, a Makote VTuber? Huh, sounds neat. Yeah, his stuff just popped in, and it's hilarious because, like, again, chatbots that appear and are flavored like the different Scions. So you get a lot of semi-roleplayed sass between them. Ah, you have a Mikote PNG tuber. But yeah, mostly he just does content showing off people's houses or shenanigans involving people making characters to, screw with them. Son of Honor would like to seek your aid in asserting the authority of the Dundu chieftains in all again. The symbol's chief of power is the great mask he wears, a mask that grows old and worn. If he wears a shabby mask, a chief commands as much respect as the summer day's drizzle. Trial mask is made from scale of Wakunion, giant sunwall who rests on the reap, where the Vanu are forbidden to go. Good Vandu seek to hold a power and influence for themselves. They seize control in the reef and forbid foes Undu from entry. Take out great Nedling who turned away. Go to Neverate. Nedling, snatch from the scale to walk on the Undu's evil's clutches. Tano Vanu will be your guide. He awaits you outside the village. Pray go swiftly, Nedling, and chase away the coming storm. One guy here runs around looking at people's clams. Oh yeah, those stuff like that can be fun, definitely. And time to refill my drink. Yeah, I don't watch a lot of people because one, I'm trying to avoid spoilers for Endwalker. I have some basic gist of some of the plot elements, but I want to get there myself, even if that's like 6 years down the line. But most of what I think with him do is stuff, just like that. That doesn't mean I don't occasionally watch people reaction to the big moments in the game. Like, after the vault, I absolutely had to go watch other people and their reactions. And of course, it's fucking hilarious. Even funnier when I learned apparently that they changed it so that Alfie is healing him, trying to heal him in that at the end of the vault. I have some idea of which ones you could mean, but I also know there are some things that I missed when watching another person play through it. Much like Heaven's Sword. I just know that Stormblood definitely had the streamer I was watching's funniest reaction to anything in that game during it's one of the trials. I'm thinking of the post-game clip scene that involves a certain character and his who he really liked, and his complete shock at his current everything. It was just hilarious. He will be a guide. He waits outside the village. Fight, go swiftly, Nedling, and chase away the coming storm. Oh, it's like an actually new dungeon rather than a remixed old one. Yeah, one of the trials wanted to make me think of what they get to do. Ooh, that sounds fun. By the way, I have a question. I have these two things called duty actions. I have yet to see a single action, one of these, pop up in game so far. Are they something that pops up in Heaven's Sword, or were they Stormblood dungeon trials, or later? Some trials and special content. Yeah, I suppose I just haven't had the luck to encounter it yet. Alright, note its own window that pops with 2 skill slots on it. Oh! One of those with the Final Fantasy 15 duty, event, duty, trial. Next time I'm bothering to make room on here for something, I'll do that. Alright. Oh, that takes care of this area. I know I saw it did law having stuff, but I want to go there last. Nothing here. They're more used for a special type of dungeon for Windwalker. Ah. I think I know what dungeon that might be. Though I can't be entirely sure. Hmm. No. Ah, 3 of them and their harder versions. Okay. Maybe I don't know them as well as I thought. I don't think getting 3.1 another such side quest pop up in these city states. No, they don't. No, so the only places would be around Idleshire, and which I see is Flood, is it? And the Foundation. We're gonna head to the Foundation. I'm looking to see if I can just unlock like 5 of these things and just have them all trialing at the same time. And I'm not having super a lot of luck getting all 3 of these. And if it comes to it, I'll switch to tank though. Nothing in the Foundation. There we go. While I'm here. Upgrade the last specialist. Oh. Oop. 2 cards I actually haven't gone before. But. Soul of a Crafter. Yeah, I think that one's gonna go to Weaver. As that one's off to make some of these good shit. Okay. So I've got these 3 chests here, and I'm waiting for a moment. I think I'm gonna pull up what the 11 coffer pops out. See if there's any of these I particularly want at the moment. Let's see. 14 console game wiki is, as always, real good shit. So that one's actually not pulling it up. Dang it. Okay. Let's see. Abjugator's gavel. That looks fine. Abjugator's staff. Ooh. That actually does look like a really neat actually, the more I look at it, the more I like that Abjugator's gavel. I might grab that one. The 11 stuff has a lot of really good ones, I see. Real good spear called the Thunderbolt. Thunderclap, of course, is the gun. Oh, no, wait, no, my mistake. I misread that little tiny icon. That's the Dark Knight weapon. Ooh. Oh. Oh, that looks really nice. Well, you know, I have 2 of these I think would really look really good. The Pugilist one looks fine. Let's see. Thunder Shower is the gun one. That is pretty metal, looking I admit. Thunder Sparks, what's that one? There's alternate versions that have a purple electric ore on it. Right, yeah. Like how there's alternate versions of the Shiva weapons. And if it's anything like the Shiva weapons, let me guess. Yeah, you use these large Levin orbs to turn them into the even cooler version. The knives look good. Thunderstone. That does look really nice as a red mage weapon, but I kind of prefer my Shiva weapon. Thunderstorm. Ooh, is that the axe? That's actually incredibly... That has to be the wrong... Huh. The site I'm looking at has most of the ones you need are craft to make them, but people do sell them on the player market. Well, I am a crafter, so I think I might be able to do that myself. So I sometimes just buy stuff on the market too, because effort. Someone used the wrong picture for the axe on this website though. It's just a normal looking axe, the Thunderbolt image on it, not the black and purple glowy stuff. And of course, Thunder Stroke for Sam. I really like the one they have for a Dark Knight, but I kind of like the one they have for White Mage more. Oh, I need to get rid of a bunch of this shit. Keep forgetting I haven't even with that simple purple glow, that looks really good. I think that looks really great with my already purplish gear. It's a huge rhyme, but I love the Heaven Sword Relic for the relic weapons. Yeah, I know about those ones. I started one of those, but I ended up not, getting very far into it because at the time I just hadn't gone into all the crafters, and then I started Heaven's Word, and now I've gone all the crafters to at least 50, so I could go back and do at least that one. It was the Dragoon one. So I think the Heaven's Word one is probably the one I'd go for if I do a relic quest, which I think I want to do at least one level relic quest per expansion. I didn't do it before just because I didn't have crafters and I didn't really want to get into them in. Yeah, and I also know that one brings in a certain over a top goofy someone. I saw the beginning of that quest line when I was watching people do stuff. Alright, let's see. That's okay, that's astrologian. HighPriest. A lot of shares are the biggest grinds to make. I heard some bad things about Heaven Sword crafting, but I think crafting also changed from when that was a problem, so... The unquiet trader seems scanning the skies in silent desperation. You look last, you've seen her fair share of trouble. Nick Kibbles will head into sea clouds, factoring in my missing airship. I had to mortgage my soul to get that vessel. So winning the contract to ferry supply that was a real weight behind. But it seems my luck in there. My ship was due back in Ishgard bells ago, and I've been paying for confirmed sales ever since. Fearing the worst. Legend of how sky pirates still have their ponds of flesh. Push fear I saw about as well. Let me tell you, no honest version is safe that airship production has, if you would see the pun, taken off. Any scoundrel with a stack point of eggs insurrection can terrorize the skies. Skyfrets. Those are ready to farm in alternate zones to the expansions in-game. Ooh. Oh yes, the readers like to paint us out stashing explorers rating on them, but true to nature is right there in the name. Sky Pirates! Yes, I'll strip your ship ass crap of cargo and cry. Yeah. Just it's the message for you from an old friend. I was looking for you. I read that your friend Wedge was. So I was agitated. Instructions create to revoke them. He requests your presence at Aethero Chemical Research Facility, and as is law, for all projects of the most secrecy. nonsense to my ears, but he should mean that you address his sent. Well, that's message. Now that I've delivered it. I know hards can be hard to get, but that's fine. I'm just gonna go scoop up some more side quests. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, because after I get Sam, I kind of want to focus on wrapping up the starting, the last free starting job slash classes. Well, free classes for jobs. With, of course, the last one being the nerds, because, like, the whole dual class thing is just a bit weird. Enough that, you know, I want to start it on its own without any other one I'm working on at the moment. Torsapuz, God Seveld. It's you from a mysterious stranger. Someone in white. And that's standing in our old office in Mordona. Well, not our office, but page from a mysterious stranger. God Seveld. You know, for the longest time, I thought Eld was supposed to be a specific thing and setting, like this ancient empire that rivaled the Allagans or something, until I started looking up and discovered, no, it just means fucking old, and it's just this game doing the old-timey speak, which usually isn't that in your face, unless you're fucking Urianje, in which case it is explicitly in your face. I love the way he talks, by the way. It's hilarious. Ah, my lady Haro. Now since the stranger came calm. Let you away. He left a message to the that he wishes to speak to you and waited you the rising suns. Be mind to the lady stranger. Please careful. I cannot explain why, but put me ill at ease simply being near him. Oh, well that sounds good. Oh. Not one, but two quests to start over here. Okay, time for spin. Spinny, spin, spin. I was thinking I'm gonna go back to the game's music now. Oh my god. Never mind. I was not expecting it to roll up the music one again. Okay. I'll just play a different playlist then. Oh, sweet. Parasaurusard. Let's do this one. This one's got a lot of Final Fantasy in it. Yeah, it's definitely a little moment. Well, this is a decently appropriate tune for this place, since it is, you know, nautical themed. Ah, wait, no, that's right. That fully drains my shit. Boop. Now I'm gonna go ahead and blast them. Oh, that's neat. A walkway made out of collapsing crystal that literally conveniently collapses into place. There we go. Oh, only one left. I could have done the singular attack. Oh well. It looked like there was another one standing on it. Alright, I already like this dungeon's design. This is a neat way to shake it up. There we go. Whoop. Why did I cast sleep? Oh, because I was misclicking which button did what. Huh. I felt like this Gra Luminary is vaguely familiar design-wise for enemies elsewhere in the series. Boop. Weird floating line thing. They seem to be trying to, what? Bounce it off these things, I think. Yeah, I'm not moving. This thing's almost dead. There's no point in moving. Ah, while I'm at it, I should really have my food buff up. Speed that out extra XP. The hell? That's a lot more robot-y for a kobold. That's more like something I'd expect the goblins to do. No, I have seen them do some stuff. Oh, wow. Okay, yeah, I'm way behind everybody else. Run, 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 run. There we go. There we go. Boop, boop. Come on, you big stumpy robot. Robot. Boom, boom. Oh, I know this one. This is the one based on Supernova's Arc. No, wait, that's a different one. I know it says Wolfenstein, but I mean, like, that Supernova's Arc is Wolfenstein. You don't know, they turned Wolfenstein 3D into a Bible game. Gave it a rockin' sound, or at least a decent soundtrack. Someone turned it into a rockin' soundtrack, though. Kendall Keep Key. Yeah, that's a Kabold, alright. Almost looks like it was a robot Kabold, but... ah, dang it. Why'd you have to give that near my ley line, damn it? Trying to conveniently pop your bullshit while I was on the other side of the goddamn room. Nah, you had to... ugh. Big, I said. Okay, you guys clearly have upgraded themselves tech-wise since we last fucking interacted with them. Like, a lot. There we go. And he did. Let's see. Plaguebringer's Glove. Oh, I think this gives me something I want for my, sure, I'll toss a need for this. I especially want the hat. I want the hat for my red mage. Because I think I want the hat for my red mage. Come on. Boop, 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 boop. Bum, baby, bum. Da, na, na, bum, baby, bum. Living rock. I mean, okay, fair. Now, see, that looks more like something I expect a couple to make. Because I know they were fucking around with golems, so just wasn't expecting mech suits. Yeah, shit. I'm being lift-behaved. Fuck you. You have an entire group to attack. Why are you focusing on me? Come on. Boom. Get off there. Might not be the most powerful, but it is always pretty nice to just see explode on top of something. Get rid of that time symbol bomb incubator. Na, 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 na. Ah, it's gonna be some sort of super bomb, ain't it? I'm sorry, what? Why is it buff? I even fucking said it in chat. Why swole? Progenitrix. Let's see, what's on the boop boop? There we go, that's what I want. Well, this seems to be going pretty fucking quick. Oh, of course. We're dealing with a revival situation, aren't we? No? Oh. Okay, the thing explodes again and makes an even another swole one, huh? Oh, and blue this time. Oh, shit. God damn it. Asshole. Of course, it has to be in my fucking shit. You're right, I'm presuming this is still not the last form. No, it is. Okay. Okay, so... that was quicker than I thought it would be. Oh, I don't like his warrior gear. Or... was that the warrior, or was that somebody else? Let's see. I got the Plague Doctor's coat. Eat. Well, that knocks that one off the list. And teleported to the store player. That plate armor, it's the Shire gear. Oh. Well, I've seen the Shire gear does look good. No, I was referring to, oh, that might have been what it was. The red armor. The guy in red was wearing. Captain Fox, he returned. Yeah, it's wait for a moment. We had an awful lot of coming to deep underground and feared the worst. We have concluded plenty to the lighthouse and handle the range of the bombing incubators. We should have been until it's directly beneath the tower. We've sent scouts to pursue them, but the path has stretched farther than we expected. On the eruption. Not the war then. Yeah, it was not the war. I thought it was the warrior for like half a second before. Wait, no, that was the girl in black. Always sitting there, we found this old seafarer's knife lying on the floor. They got the sigil of diamond sigil diamond of Nordic. That's a very different thing. Diamond of Nordic and Vermili's coat to the handle. Now you're gonna tell us what it's belongs to. I suppose it would be the Smith who crafted it. Until it's on this card. I haven't noticed you kind of looks. Would you mind delivering like the Lieutenant Trutchat to nail what I have? It's artisans of Nordic and Vanelli shortly. I tend to just associate Red with wars, and he looked big, and my mind immediately went warrior. Plus, I think I saw an axe, but it might have been a Reaper or something. Sweaty will be waiting for the next time. Do not concern yourself about the tunnels. We'll find out where they laid. Where far they go. On behalf of the Maelstrom, I thank you for your aid in reclaiming that house. What you go with you till sea swallows all. Alright then. I don't know about you, but I really like skimming the water while flying. Gotta stop for a moment. There's contacts. Let's see. No. Yeah, I'm not sure which one it was. Oh well. I thought I could identify it out of that, but like free of yeah. Apparently not so. Trash chat. Ken Fox, this is the good news. Fundamentals was like you said first a rusted knife. So it was commonly carried by souls corrupt, the old featureless safer, the name Diamanda, clearly carved into its haft. Ah, so a Reaper. So it was a Reaper then. I suppose Reaper is also a good red class. Red and black. It's usually edged. Reaper is one of the two edgy classes. Is one I always imagine as black and red, with black being the predominant. Not that you have to do that, of course. It's just where my mind goes right now. Even if I don't actually have a lot of black and red in my current Dark Knight one myself. Oh, what's this? Maybe if I grind to Ur's font to get the rest of the pieces of the Odin gear. So far all I got is plate. I see. Well, I'll be sure to ask her about it. Speak of the devil. Yeah, sure went with this place. Oh! Wait. I think I know this character. He was purple, black, or white in my glams. As you know, I'm mostly a purple person, but I do like to variety with at least a few things. I go with red with my red mage because red mage. I kind of want red and black from Dark Knight for a while. Because, you know, it's just the classic edgy color scheme. Even if I think eventually I'm going to swap over to doing what I'm doing with black mage and do a lighter color scheme with it. Just because it's fun. Nah, I think I'll always stick to dark mage. Lighter color schemes are for Reaper. Yeah. Anyways, I got the really light blue for my warrior because I think it looks really good there. And the orange and red was honestly not what I was originally intending to do with monk. It's just, you know, I got that one piece of gear from the the temporary Moogle event that pops up in between patches, and I went, how do I build an outfit about that? I don't like most of the colors I dye it to, so I wanted to build off the core original color scheme, and thought, you know, this would look really good as a monk glam, and you know, just kind of came from there. Oh, Watchman, Redcoat. I got the rotten tower for your bosses to send them shit-hitting old bastards back in there. But it's me and my Emerald army starts immediately right ass. A terrifying prospect. No mistakes. Ain't one we need to worry about, though, because we've taken first respect. So often our mate to give them. Then we'll look no to keep their grubby paws to themselves in the future. Meaning you go back to restoring the place in peace. Yeah, I think I recognize those characters. They were the ones that did the original Pharisees was from the one of the lads was in Night. They found something that might interest you. Huh. This here ship has better look familiar. May have still belonged to her father, but I didn't look. And I thought, I made this for Summon before he set sail for you, Joe. It was my first piece as a full-fledged smith. Summon as a god Summon from Maelstrom Command. Where it preferred to be very present, but knowing he used it often and kept it with him until last fall. It means a lot. If it had nothing to do with one thing, then just the fate of her brother. But at the same time, why also my first piece she returned to me, but show me how far I've come. It makes me want to see the style transform even more. A place to honor the lost rather than a place to grieve for them. I enjoy that this is getting a continually getting touched upon in Heavensward. Sure, I don't think there'll ever be a point when that tower actually looks like it's been restored, but I like that we are getting back continuation of the story of its progress. That's the way. But we all of us would sooner forget. But remember will make some stronger. Why don't you get in this shit? Speaking of, do you remember something about that? Yeah. Heard the last husband told me drive back and army are dead. Look at you, like you, only taller. Like you, only taller, he says to the person he was referring to. That's, I can almost think that's an even funnier line if you're playing a fucking maxed out row. I know that if I know that, but look at the young that she sat down and squeezed out a few youngins. Into my saying you care enough petition. There, lass. Much obliged. I did not realize he was that far gone in the last episode. But yeah, it's bad for you. Our would have been wanting to make the most of the street. I swear to you on my brother's marriage. When we finish Faust, so serve as more than just guy like to say for all. Elite soul lost at sea back to familiar shores. Some folks say it says the crust. And others see it as the monument to Olympus' golden age. But it means more to them paired than everyone else and let us see it put together. And they'll show the world how it looks to them. Like a beacon of hope. Yeah, thank you properly for giving us it. And with all this. I suppose without I couldn't have done without you. Yeah, sure. We'll see that this don't go undisturbed again. Until next time, Captain Folks. Quests like this just help reinforce how good I think the Dark Knight quest line is good. Is because, like, yeah, no, I could easily see anybody who's getting oh, you need me to fucking save this place again. And don't worry, we'll make sure to undisturb that. Sure, you fucking will. Oh, no, 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 no. Alright, well, that takes care of that. And I believe that absolutely unlocks another one of these. Alright, 6. This is the maximum I can be before I do this. I can only have 3 left, but honestly, this is probably this is better than some of the ones I've had, so I'm gonna keep this. Sure, this 3 could end up anywhere over here and ruin it, but like I've got these 2 here, these 2 here, this one here, these 3 here, these 3 here, oh, and these 2 here. So, better than my last attempt. Alright. Maybe there was some other place I was going to go to. Right, yeah, there were 2 side quests to end Foundation, but I'll leave those be. So instead, I'm just gonna go ahead and, let's see. Yeah, I think that one would probably be the best one of these to do. Well, actually, while I'm at it, I might as well do a quick Embers, since I can do this now without too much trouble. Back to unrestricted. Full of Embers. Then I need to return someplace where I can fucking start putting stuff in my boxes or elsewhere. Come on. There we go. Come on. Save all my really potent shit for right? There we go. Boop. Come on, bud. Y'all can do better on that. Yep, I already forced him to the next stage. Yeah, at this level, this is relatively easy to solo. So, I do it. God damn it. Equilibrium. Come on. Boop, boop. That. Keep that buff in place. It's going a lot worse than my first last attempt. I feel like I have a button swapped up on my gaming mouse somehow. There we go. And then a good helmet on just to make sure he doesn't fucking kill me. And there we go. More Inferno stuff. Alright then. First things first. Aft kettle. I tend to default to here when it comes to dumping my stuff into either the boxes or the maelstrom. And also I like to check in the blues. My squad. See what if they manage to get me free shit this time. It's not 100% chance, so you know. I do actually need to check. Case in point. They actually did fail this time. That's such a rarity. Which one is it? Cult Crackdown. That's it. Oh well. Glamour Dresser first. Let's see. Actually, first, let's pull out Red Mage and see if any of this is, you know, particularly useful. Pull out that materia first, just in case. Let's see. Well, the Plague Ringer's gloves, my mistake. I might keep that one just as is for the moment. No point in actually changing it. It's not that much of a difference between the old outfit, and it kind of looks alright. Anyways. First things first. Oh, that's a bunch of shit I'm definitely shoving in here. Ventura. Educator's staff. Oh, I actually got both of those. Oh yeah, and Educator's star gavel. Again, the star globe. I might as well keep that. I might like it. If I don't, well, then I can just eventually go on a purge of this thing. The fact that this is limited at only 800 items badly conflicts with my inner hoarder in video games. Charlie and this custodian helm. I'm gonna keep that because it could still be useful for, you know, dark. Actually, I think some of these things go in here. No, okay, I guess they don't. Alright then. Oh, I don't have any glamour prisms? Well, I guess I need to go buy them real quick. I used to make them, and it used to be 200. Oh, it used to be 200. Geez, I know they increased it, but that is just, God, that's awful. 200. Jesus. That's absurd. They give you so much cool shit to wear in this game, but you're just supposed to what? Throw most of it out? Boo. Thankfully, it's really not hard, as even in just Heaven's Ward, to rack up my seal count. The amount you get just skyrockets. God dang. Anyways, let's see. Visor, Culinarian's hat. Wait, what? I just wasted one clicking on the wrong thing. Damn it. Helmet of Striking. And there it is. Saurian Bandana of Striking. That's not. No. Sure item. I meant it to be that Culinarian's hat. Oh! I'll have to take out the shit that's in it. Don't want to lose my stuff. Poacher's hat, no. Divine hat, Cavalry mask, no. Most of the stuff I either already have in here. Plague Doctor's coat. Let's take a look at this. I mean, it's a very nice looking piece of outfit. Absolutely. Honestly, that's a great glam piece for a white mage. I'm gonna keep it. Hellenist Exorcist robe. It doesn't look terrible. I just don't particularly like it. Amon sleeve. I already got one of those in there, I think. Yep. Let's see. Anything else here? Scalic bottom. No. I'm not getting rid of those. No way, no how. Oh, no. Oh. Myers work boots. No, I don't want to put any of those in just yet, because I need to pull the material out of them, too. Apparently I just got a bunch of crap ones in there again that I need to purge. And the thing doesn't need to be purged or kept most of... except the pugilist ring. I've been meaning to put that away in here. Alright. Next up. Collecting my... Let's see, where is the former call? There it is. Retrieve materia. Yeah, 200 is absurd. I get why, you know, I do, because this is an MMO. If they let you just keep one of everything, it would... That's nonsense. No. I just wish I could keep one of everything. Alright, let's see. No, wait, it was the boots that Wright had it. No, I think that's something I'm currently using. Yeah, no, that's something I'm currently using. No. Oh. Maybe I do want to keep those. I'll have to look at those more closely. Mage's Crackles. Nah, I got better shoes than that. They do look nice. Artisan Pattersons. Those I have no problem just getting rid of, but where the fuck? There we go, that's where they are. Are they currently being worn by anything? They're not. Okay. Had to make sure. Phase these out. Man. Worn boots. Could have sworn I had one more set of boots that also had... There we go. Miner's work boots. Retrieve. Honestly, at this point, I think the entire miner set should be in here. Gather set, so I can start putting things together to make... Boop. The glams. Stores glamour. Oh, okay, I'll just give those into the one thing then, since I already have some of those. Okay. In fact, I'll go ahead and put the most basic ones here. Oh yeah, I still have these here. I'll leave those as is until I get around to making my crafter glams. I think I'm only gonna make like 3 of those and just split them amongst my crafters, but mostly because I just like using these glams occasionally. I don't want to void the stuff I used on them. Used to be my old default gather one, so let's start with miner. Helmet. I definitely want to just stick with the default look and then change it up color-wise. No, hold on. Save and current plate. I would like 1 or 2 more plates. I understand that they had already improved it by this point. The Fisher one, on the other hand, I still need to get 1 piece of clothing. Since it's a pain in the ass to get one of the fucking things from it, I'm just gonna buy it off the market board when I get around to remembering to buying it off the market board. Shouldn't my in this? Oh, I don't think I ever made the hat for it. That's fair. That's fine. I'll just... I got a couple different things I could use for the hat that would work just fine for Bonnie. This is all classes, so I could technically use this. Goofy as shit, but I could do it. Oh. You know what? That honestly could work. Fits the local area honestly well. Not sure it fits the glam though. So default horns. I'll turn 16 into the one I want later. Alright. Yeah, I'll just do that. I'll do the coloring thing off screen. Alright. Let's see. Seals, haha. Priority seal. Oh. Sure, game. I'll hand those over. I mean, I've already got the best earrings I can use for fucking combat. Perfect. I will absolutely take the free goldsmithy XP for something I didn't even make. Ah, that's fun. Just completely on accident. Conservatives bangle, Darlian Precepta's ring, Hellenic Exorcist robe, Exorcist gloves, Inquisitor's bracelet, Orthodox choker of bending, Torian bandana of striking. You know, I think I will set it to item type. Dimsel, the 2 Dimsel Zweihanders I have. Don't really need them. Friar's Claymore. Yeah, just burn through a bunch of these things that are just sitting in here. Friar's Combine. I'm not starting Mechanist anytime soon. It looks like a great class, but hold on. Right, yeah, this is for class. No. I'm not going to turn those in until I've plucked the materia out of them. Don't want to leave that there. Divining Hat. Splendid Cavalier's Hat. Which is hit. Arm Salata. And so on and so forth. Warden's Babut. A lot of helmet pieces. Ah, finally we're at the shirts. Huh. Oh, goodbye, Buccaneer shirt. Almost enough to get a material out of you, but eh. Eternal Shade. Plundered Crest. Harlequin's Mint. Come on. Oh, wait, no, that one. I could pluck material from that one, so I want to save it. Structures, embraces. Okay, so there's a lot of these things. Maybe it's sad that I don't go through all of these right now, honestly. No, I spent the thing. I should do it. Plus, it makes it quicker to go through this shit. Almost fucked up and gave away my skill. For reference, the scaling stuff, if you don't remember, is level 70 gear, and I am still in Heavensward. It will be very nice to have eventually. The pity trading high quality items in here doesn't get you much. Other places it gives you a second boost, but eh. Conquistador Side Boots. Oh wait, keep Thorn. Alright. Yay, Nicholas's. Nicholas. Sky Druid's Choker. Aetheril Rask Quartet. Already on the rings. Huh? Oh, nope, save those. Alright, Judge Ring of Fending. Oh, I must have gotten that one from the... That looks cool. I think I'm gonna keep the Vortex and Judgment Rings. Those look neat. Okay. There we go. But now I still have some crap to work through, so... Alright, let's see if this fucking thing... Yep, this thing is in fact better than what I've currently got equipped, so... Equip it. But now, a bunch of crap that I honestly should just... extract materia, and then... No. Extract materia, then fucking... desynthesize it. Yeet. I do not fucking need that shit. Actually, if I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this in front of my, Oh. Wait. Get rid of these. I don't think they sell well, and I don't need them. A bunch of stuff here is stuff I can plop onto my, peeps. So, good way to clear out my inventory this way. Hey, there we go. Excellent. Cleared out a bunch of shit that was sitting in there. Oh, hey. Ooh. New mount. I didn't even notice that was in there. I think I'll put that one thing here because I'm pretty sure I could use it. Where the hell did I get the great purple? Actually, I think that might be in there, so. Dark chestnut. And that. I think that, nope. There's still 2 more, slots for shit left. So. let's go ahead and put flax and stock of aiming. I think I'll need both of those, honestly. There we go. Huh. Oh, in that case, I'll actually take the stock of aiming back. Boop. Wheel spin. There we go. Okay, game. What exactly is it that I'm missing from here? Linseed. Boop. Broom brush. I don't think I need that. Which roll? Ah, the Megalovania thing. Moving some stuff over here. Makes it a little cleaner for my use. All right. When I start dismantling more of this shit, probably gonna toss most of it, but you know, I'll keep this because you could always use a level 1 or 1 thing here and there. Brass sugar, I don't need that anymore. Oh, good. I got the good stuff. Yeah, I'll get that on in a moment. I'm honestly, ew, my big break. Honestly, I'm gonna take a bit of a break as ironically enough. After I do this. Alright, there we go. Most of these are fine. Some of these are more than fine. Gonna do a quick sort just to make these things less of a mess to look into. Boop. Do do do. Do 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 do. Oh, I haven't had to repair this shit in a bit. Wait, go through and just do a repair spray. Didn't take a break. Excellent. I'm now at the point where I can actually repair my skill here. Best reason to, you know, become a crafter, repair. Because then you can over repair things. Ditch that. Honestly, everything else I got there was good, so. So I want to see what's in these Allegan coffers, but like I said, I'm going to take a short break and be back. Alright, we're back. First things first. Allegan chest gear. I should really check if the last one I'll just keep until I'm sure I don't already have it. Boo. Type in gun. What? Pin. Cover. Okay. Oh, while that opens up, I will pull up the Mega Tease video. Dang it. Okay. Allegan weapon coffer. What the fuck do these look like, and do I want any of them? I mean, they look kind of nice, but like in guillotine, are they dyeable? Is the question. Most stuff isn't, but like, ooh. And this one isn't showing me what the. Oh, hey, here we go. Allegan weapons. Allegan battle axe. Oh, good. Just a handy list of all of them. I really like the second Dark Knight one, but the third one also looks good. I have no idea what controls the tiers of these things. Well, in that case, there we go. Good old Dark. Looks like you are the winner. This one looks alright. There's probably a way to turn it into a tier 3. And a tier 3 looks nice. But I'm not really looking up right now. Alright, then. Anyways, where was I? Right, yeah, that's right. Switch to Pugilist. And we're off to Mordona. Anyways, this has been on for a while. Let's go ahead and swap it back to the in-game music. There are like 2 quests I want to do here, pick up here, while I'm here. The first is, well, the one we already started, but also there's another one down here, which is, I think, fight the battle to win? A level 56 one, huh? Oh, go west, Craftsman, never mind. Oh, I'm gonna wait until I play, I've done Craftsman for Heaven's Sword. What else? What else is the quiet information on Ochunka's whereabouts? Someone would chat with you. Finally, I have some information on Ochunka. She's neo-Jane spy in the North Shroud. But to demand the truth for her. They do act around for real. On this time, certain day, something is sold over them. We'll find out what that is. Come to stuff. Go to North Shroud quickly while the trail is still fresh. Sure thing, we'll do. In a teensy little bit. After we go into the Rising Stones. Excuse me, who you? I'm down to town, surrounded by ladies to teach escort. Here that made it into this fair fellow. Oh my. If me, Royal and Lady Agiri have asked for rooms of missing scions. They had to go themselves, make sure inquiries are there. Ah, a bunch of fresh places flooded with a bunch of fresh scions. When the sign next to have recruited not so every seasoned adventurers. Oh, it says seasoned adventurers. Enter my own days and then building trade. Blumwater. I'm sorry that I've still played, but aside from the very red of the shield, I didn't sign out quite a bit about the Crystal Braves. Well, it turns out you're 100% right, Blumwater. Argamus. Not like, think that's a hard day's work. Clemens. Oh, I know, mine was too eyes for these strategic types. It's not as if we need another healer. What's going on here? Anyway, he spent more time talking about his lost sibling than not else. Perhaps you met the missing brother? I hear he used to work here. I actually don't know who they might be talking about. Healer, brother, and he had a brother. I honestly don't know who they're talking about. I feel like I should. It's been a while. Yeah, that sucks. I usually like recognizing shit like that. That's all I had the news for that Atlantis capture. Not move as quickly as they once did, and the worst of it ended by the time I arrived in the toll. Instead of out to too young to an angel, you said it was an accent. It's funny, so you should be fine, friends. You and I. Your border. Today, I walked along the edges of Alan's fiery craters, simpering both mind and body that would send the razor bed at my brother's side. I've heard. I traveled here to Madonna. Only day we go through that Hoary Snow to be found. Oh, it's Hoary Boulder's brother. Oh my god. I hadn't even realized he had a brother. Oh, okay, so that's who she's fallen in love with. That's really funny. Not nearly as funny as the time that Thancred tried to riz up Y'shtola, Menphilia's mom, and that one Doman chick whose name I can't remember at the moment. And they would just go, and all of them instead chose to focus on how badass Lady Agiri was in the story he was telling. And knowing Y'shtola, I think she was fun to aware what he was doing and was absolutely not playing along. Nor did I think Menphilia's mom. Or was Y'shtola involved? Maybe it was just Menphilia's mom. I know it was 3 chicks he was two or three chicks he was trying to rinse up with that story, and I know it's been Philly's mom, the Doman chick. I thought Yashola was part of it. No, Yashola was just laughing at it from the side themes. My thanks for coming. You're a bit short to be an Asian. Anukala is my name, and I thought you at time I let you derive the effect of the beings known as icons. You have had to say, I see the Bibles with which you are exceeding well acquainted. I made to know the term icon and the beings to which it refers to see the godly empire by eras. It is the name by which elegant called godlike beings, the dark divinity Odin among them. Well, we already had Odin arise, and to seek to like the glory of ancient have simply availed themselves of it. Pray from me to continue the tale. J. A resident primal expert. Anjay, how kind of you? You're Anjay. How kind of you to join us? As a light comrade, my participation is but expected, but the matter does pertain to the very fate of this star. They under the past these mighty beings did offer fierce resistance and power to the men of LA, who devised the means to which to capture them. And to capture you, well, no. As you well know, but aliens also learned how to harness the icon's power. They provide nowadays a chemical research to the United law, and within the central fugal crystal engine, three of the beings, the Warring Triad. First and foremost, required for the power of the Warring Triad, that should did seek as his law. The way could speak, the beings which combine the icons were severely damaged. Doubt not that they will fail completely ere long. Do not condemn you for striking down that route. You were certainly fulfilling your destiny. Were trying to be released into the world, unimaginable destruction would ensue. That's for the still hope. Hope still. Through swift action, we may yet prevent their awakening and see them resealed. But in doing with this new threat, our step must be to contend with the old. The return of fear. Some by one of the more by the children. Now Shakespeare fasting their previous incarnations. I was Ravana and Bismarck, of fucking course. I was wondering when we were gonna bring those two back in. Heck, they will inevitably seize the power of the Warring Triad. Defeat the constant chaos and hasten the Econ's awakening. Quick, let's vanquish with their kinds. I pray they, however, the first focus they gave upon the rivals. So we return into these icons in their fitful slumber. Making hands both with clearest such treasures as are available to us. Well, I bid thee attend the task of eliminating the rivals. Young in a car, just thee. That's really, it's not under me for the time being, at least. What the fuck does that mean, Yaranjay? Yaranjay, get back here. Tell me what the fuck that means. For the time being, at least. What the fuck are you on about? You mysterious fuck. Huh. Queen, Lorbo. Warring Triad Awakening. The Warring Triad is a collective term for three immensely powerful icons that were brought into during the third astral era. Summoned by the native tribes of our city, these entities were set against the necrotic forces, the Allegan Empire. But the permanence of faithful announcement throughout the galaxy as the power that throw back an imperial invasion, the nations were force imbued with nigh incalculable might. And the islands are capable of conquering such godlike beings, well illustrates the heights to which their tyranny is ascended. They in place of labor, stood in prison the Warring Triad, shackle them to machinery that sustain the icon's forms, while at the same time bleaching away their infinite energies. Yeah, the Warring Triad languished thus in dreaming sorted. Their slumber undisturbed until Archbishop Saladin the Seventh of Ishgard rattled the bars of the cage. Bishop had come to this law, seeking to robe the police power, make himself a god without rival. And the warrior elect and their companions swore to Saladin before he rose tyrannical ambitions. But the victory was not without consequence. The violence of the battle cracked the three wheels that keep the Triad in torpor. And this was the Gaia and the Gallian Empire, and the heavy-headed efforts to plunder together our friend and drag them into full awakening. Tyrannies must be destroyed before they arise in their new cataclysmic splendor. We'll pick up both of these, Sock Around the Clock and Diabolical Bismarck. Or whatever, you face Lord of Mist once more. In the event of awakening of the Warring Triad, then Bismarck must be cast down once more. I'm aware that the rather unorthodox method you played to learn out to slay the white before and had a mind to follow established president. Times are not easy to come by. Probably not anybody is also Simpson Chief Son. Even though it's the weeping eye of the Monocominai, and will show that he's completely committed to our cause. Oh yes, I've already informed Mexico of our plans. He is currently unwrapped the blue window. Who the fuck are you? Kid. Would have you face the Lord of the Hive once more. Why did you break so fast? Which is Ravana. Suck. He builds strength, feeding upon the powers of his innumerable children. Then it's not sorry to live should you surrender yourself to them a second time. Besides, the new way of approaching Lord Hive's domain, consult with the storyteller, the elder Devas, and he will aid in this endeavor. Take this bauble. This is death, the burning eye of Ravana. When time comes, you will know what to do. What the fuck are both of these things? Who the fuck are you? Why was our introduction to you allied with a ominous he's on our side for now? Ugh. You're on G and you're an unending need to be freaking weirdly fucking mysterious and shit. Oh, a hunt. Oh, no. Yes? No? It's got... It's not a hunt, but it is weird looking. Oh well, I gotta take care of these shroud hairs since I'm here. Who needs the XP more? Oh, and this is... Oh, that's right. Oh my god, I never finished my hunt log for... Oh, never mind. This is pure hunting log, then yeah. I just straight up never did this shit. Oops. Kind of forgot the hunt log was even a thing for a while there. Oh, never mind. I took care of nearly everything. I need 5 of these things. Meh. Oh good, there's more down here. Might as well kill the Vanite while I run past it. Really? I thought that would have been an instant kill at my level. Not what I was after. I was hoping to get Dynamite Web. The most annoying to get Matt in the game. Almost got the clay golems done down. There we go. Oh, those aren't even the ones I was trying to kill. Dang it. That's what I get for not actually paying attention. It just looked like the enemies I was after. Honestly, I should take care of the hunt logs. They're not going to give me much experience, but it might help save time from trying to get duties of the DPS. Come on. Respawn, you bastards. Oh, someone up. Someone must have re-killed them. Oh well. I'll swing by and get them on the way back. I'll probably do that next time I'm waiting for a duty. Well. Take a surprising amount of time. Alright. The crowd, huh? Alexis, what has happened? Oh, that wasn't you? And how? I didn't imagine that serious since I held back. God, I feel like so. No matter what he asked of us, we always did without question, saying we thought we could survive. Yes, fighting should have just to open our chakra. The good man is who? Our master Haratia, his name. He's like a child, but one of Haratia was the father figure to Sansatsa me. But as Master Haratia took sin and raised us, leaves him lest we lose our place. But he made our worst to him abundantly clear. And slid on his family. No, we're not but tools to be used and discarded. Thrust me off the cliff. He made it appear an accident. She made it appear an accident that I might flee. They were sent still in our master's but they must rescue her before he decides that she is no longer useful. You will put many months between yourselves in place and send people to verify my deaths. You idiot. Oh, I'm gonna go rescue my sister. You're clearly terrified of this guy and don't think you stand a chance, and you're refusing fucking help? Okay, wait, no. Achunka, what? Let's help you. You would help us as long as we have kindred against you? Why? I once lusted for power. I stopped at nothing to obtain it. I was Haru. I'm a traitor. Worse, I tried to kill her. Anyway, now someone's making the same mistake as me. Can I ignore it? Nor can I ignore those who suffer from it. Well, maybe they're in trouble. I'll help them. It's what a master should do. Wait, okay. Let's try to head in straight and see that when no one follows us. Join us when the area is safe. Come on, let those plague golems have respawned. Just... Oh, that's a stone golem. Yes. Very much not what I was trying to attack, but okay, game. There we go. Yeah. A very minuscule amount of experience, but every little bit's helpful. Every little bit's helpful. And it's the type of grinding you can do while waiting for, you know, shit to proc. Mysterious assailant. Looks like they weren't the only one, students of this school. Not the smartest lot, being dumb enough to only bring 3 people to attack me. I'm the motherfucking warrior of light. And they think they can fucking take me with 3 goons? Yeah, my thanks. It is safe here. It is safe here. We may speak freely. No, please tell me everything. And remember the facade showed open all 14 chakras, 7 to light and 7 to shadow. These are opened all 7 of their nature. We're ready to duel those who had achieved the same in the opposing sect. The duels were held in great secrecy. And that in when the massacre of the Temple Fest, when the sect of light was extinguished. Like shouts right by virtue of its purity, it's also the means to open light chakra. And until Master I learned of the soul stride of you, well, no doubt until I came to you. And then he's going to, what? Destroy the last member of the sect of light instead of, you know, thus ensuring its power would never reach, again, grow to full completion? Right. And then this other light but means wind. That's meant to be used. I think that our architect must never be odds. That's what the fools we were. I understand how things were in the past. How they are in the present. Most importantly, I know that light and shadow were formerly as one. And yet see so again. Convince them that the schools need not fight. They are the proud order. Cannot easily be swayed and shaken those I fear will. Thanks for us arts. He's the only person alive who's opened all 14 chakras. But opening light and opening. I am focused on opening light chakra. My own aspect I have succeeded in opening 6. You're Master Hayatia. You are a best of power, so you're still 1 chakra short of 14. Yet decisive different. With a fine chance you must open the final chakra that leaves you with 7 chakra shadow less. There's no way to do it outside of mortal combat. There will be another way. There always is. All our chakra may not be open, but we have to have each other too. We might yet rescue the. But I started in my utmost to aid you. That is well. But first, our Trunka must recover. We must return the revenant's toll, and there is much planning to do. Ah, I guess that's the end of this one. Well, in that case, close that again. I haven't done an alliance raid in a bit. Those can be, actually, you know what? I really haven't done it in a bit. Front lines, those can be really good source of EXP. Alliance raid. That's a decent enough get. Is it will be the first one of the day? There we go. Actually, you know what? Yeah, I'll just do a leveling dungeon. A healer attends to Trunka. When she is well enough, we will work to open her chakra. The word of Trunka hears the message. It's not normal. If she warned words may not avail us. We must be prepared for anything. Here, training Haro, and let's go forward. If I get that up, the next quest I'm actually going to be doing is in Camp Dragonhead. I am, of course, referring to the next Dark Knight quest. Thought them, figured out some way to, like, use, classes. Like, take 2 jobs and make a new one out of the bits. Prison Knights, which is supposed to be Red Mage and Paladin, They use crystals to create elemental shields, fire shield, ice shield, lightning shield. Fire shield applies dot when hit, ice shield applies freeze when hit, and lightning shield applies stun when hit. Just by completing combos, break crystals to create elemental shields. Oh, that could be maybe vaguely neat. Void color, range for using the power of a song to control and command lesser void synth. Bard and Reaper. Music to be added around void synth. The chorus, larger chorus equals higher song potency, higher potency song buffs. Or chorus attack for big damage, reduces chorus size. You know, something kind of sort of like that could make a good, fun mechanic. And the last one is Floromancer, which is White Mage Astrologian. Healer knows about nature to perform divinations for their allies. Flower readings for standing ground. Flowers drop an AoE when roots in the shovel. Different flowers have different effects. Master, attack, rose, fence, bellflower, region, burn, dots on enemies. Max flower can be plucked in any order. And it's with accompanied by this cute art. Yeah. Doo. Come on. Oh, well, roll waiting list number 2, so I should be good to go for the next one. It'll be funny, though, if it turns out this is one I've already, one of the higher level ones. Let's see. Ayo. Monk. Come on. 1 DPS short. Well, that is a carbuncle as fuck outfit. Is the carbuncle part of the outfit, or is that just, can you just have your carbuncle on your shoulders? Just means I switch to dark and run the roll again. Bow down. Bump, kick and slash and kick and boom, boom, boom. There we go. I always forget to prep that. There we go. Yeah. Come here. It's part of the outfit. Oh, okay. There just was your comment there. Focus on dungeon. But yeah, I figured, but like, I don't know, it'd be kind of cool if you could have your carbuncle hang on your shoulders. So, you know, I suppose it was more wishful thinking. Whoa, got too close myself. That was my fault. But come on, but the outfits come out at the same time as the carbuncle mounts. Of course they did. Yeah, no, okay, that's actually pretty neat. Makes sense. Grab both at the same time. Just maximum carbuncle as a summoner. And slam. They came in Topaz, Emerald, and Ruby. Ah, the 3 colors of carbuncle. You know, it's kind of funny when you look at what the carbuncle was in its very first appearance. It is nothing in Final Fantasy. It's nothing like that. It's actually some sort of rock monster. It's not even a boss enemy. It's nothing special. It's just a standard mob you come across while doing a dungeon. And I think Final Fantasy IV, honestly, I think that's the one it was in, but it might have been free. Yeah, I think it was free. Yeah, it was definitely free. Ford actually turned it into a summon, I think, but no, that was 5. I think 5 introduced it as a summon. Yeah, I think it showed up in 3 as just a ugly little rock monster thing, based on, to a shock of nobody who knows the history of 14 of Final Fantasy, D&D. Yeah, like so much fucking shit in Final, the monsters and such are stolen from D&D in Final Fantasy. And it's not just the D&D, of course. Did you know the Quirrell is from a sci-fi fantasy novel? Specifically a sci-fi fantasy novel with a plot similar enough to the movie Alien to win a lawsuit against the people who made the movie Alien. for stealing their plot. In it, the eponymous Coral is a leopard alien with tentacles that drain life. Well, not just life, but yeah. Oh shit! God damn it! I didn't notice it was had moved one over under me. Is there any save point? Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh wow! Okay, well, I tried to get to a safe spot. Those spots weren't really safe. I was like, oh no, the spot we're in is not good. Oh, this is the first time I've seen this shit rotate around him. Boop, boop. But yeah, like, a lot of them are, like, more obvious what they've taken from D&D. I mean, I think we all, at this point, at least know of the most obvious one, which is the tentacle face fucks, the mind players. That's it. But a lot of things. Bombs are stolen from D&D. Did you know that? They weren't called that, mind you. Particularly, have you ever, if you know about D&D, you might have heard of an enemy called a Beholder, a big round thing with a big singular main eye and a group of eye stalks poking out of it. Its entire shtick is that it's immune to a really powerful D&D enemy that's immune to magic. Something like that. They're essentially a type of enemy that looks exactly like a mind flayer. Exactly like it, except they're not, instead of being immune to magic, they're perfectly vulnerable to it. Instead, if you fucking hit them physically, yeah, so they would violently explode, much like how a lot of early bombs and such in Final Fantasy work. You attack them, and they either explode or they gear up to explode and kill you. But bombs look nothing like a big ball of eyeballs, right? Well, the first bomb to show up in the game looked at least a decently, quite a bit like said it described image. It wasn't quite that, but it did have a lot of floating balls around it that were like eye stalks. It was big, round. The protrusions were like eye stalks. It just didn't have eyes in it. Like, it's clearly, unlike, say, mind flayers, at least some attempt to make it look different, but you can still see a lot of stuff that makes it look nothing like really what it is now. Then as the games progressed, the arts did too, and they slowly began mutating to look more and more like what we know them now. Other interesting notes is that the character Ramon is a bonus boss in the original in Final Fantasy III, and that the character hold on, let me rephrase that. A palette swapped bonus boss, and the original guy I don't think shows up in this game. He was also tied to whatever the fuck Eureka is, and that was in turn tied to the Crystal Tower. Yeah, there's a really good Let's Play of every Final Fantasy. Well, not everyone, because it hasn't gone to everyone yet. I know online. I don't remember where it is right now. It's the Final Fantasy retrospective by Omicron, one of the two. And they have a lot of stuff either they've researched or friends of theirs have researched and pointed out to them, which they then share in the thing. And it's just fascinating to learn a lot of what shaped the setting as it is. Yep, gonna have to get another 2 fucking levels, so that one's gonna take a bit. Where is Dark Knight? There we go. There we go. The chances I'm not getting a sub 50 duty now. And as a tank, it's gonna be a lot quicker. Honestly, I'm gonna try for the most part to do monk grinding off screen because it's gonna be faster to do it Dark Knight, and that means less standing the fuck around. Unflinching Temple Knight. Temple Knight gave me so it's me gaze. Oh look, another Dark Knight, and this one's an Ura. Accidentally misclicked the mail. Oh, come on. Okay, this time I think I remember where I'm going in this place. I always get a little confused, but I've done it recently enough that I think I remember where I'm. Beep. Beep. Probably the one class where I don't default to alt is using my shit. Forgot to properly get everyone's attention to the AoE. Mostly because I really like the life gain. It can be really helpful. This way we want to go. Or did we forget the key? Oh, there was an enemy there. Whoops. Yeah, shit. Right, I think I can. Oh no, that's all that's there. Boop boop. Damn it. There we go. Definitely not my best showing here today. Boop boop. AoE mulcher time. Boop. There we go. Man, that hysteria effect always sucks when it gets hit. There we go. Boop boop. And there we go. I accidentally hit Shirk, I think. That's my bad. Did it again. That's fine. Shirk is useful very rarely. I don't like having anything I can accidentally hit while doing combat. Alright, focus on me. Stoke some more hate. There we go. Yeah, this time I remember this. And splash. There is not like combo. It lets me regen my fucking MP so I can keep using the other attack I have that I can use while waiting for the combo to cast time to recharge. Yeah. Okay, they got it. Uh-oh. No, only ever me enemy. There we go. Honestly, I think this might be the first class where I might actually want to use ethers regularly. Maybe not for higher level dungeons, but when I'm doing low level duties that don't give me as many of my MP up abilities. Take a moment to fuck out of there so I don't get hysteria again. Oh no, I do not want to dump. Fuck it. Ah, there we go. Got mad to my hotbar now. Thank God. Alrighty, here. Come on, button. There we go. There we go. Boop, boop, boop. Oh, that works great for me. Let me spam my attack one more time. Affection. With all the changes how MP and stuff works, was there ever a point when it wasn't just where your MP bar wasn't just straight 1,000 and never changing? There we go. Love that photo emote we all got. It's great. There we go. Boop. I do love the feel of the swings of this class. I have been caught by the fucking petrifying eye for way too many times without ever figuring it out. Don't ever let it happen to me again. Need to refresh my food. Yeah, I know how it works now, but for some reason I never really understood how it worked for a long time. And just kept getting petrified with no idea why I was always the one getting stoned in here. Extremely obvious in hindsight, but I just never picked up on that cue. That was not new to the change law. Alright, let's see. Still 50, unfortunately, but that wasn't the only thing I was after there. One sticker left to go. Retry point. Used to have to activate lamps that did room-wide damage. Oh, really? Huh? It's interesting to just find out how severely this game has changed. I'll take the level 50 since I'm on level for that. And the next one I do could just be the MSQ one. I haven't done one of those in a while. Now we're gonna be some a little more XP. Shifting easily from side to side, the Temple Knight struggles to meet your gaze. Am I coming to misjudge you on this now? Have a link to which don't go for your sake. Know that you are true friend of Ishgard. Whereas we are energy to one of your seals, Frank coming to the Behemoth's Dominion at once. Ah, yes, the Behemoth's Dominion, where I legitimately don't think I've ever encountered a behemoth. Alright, unflinching Temple Knight, what do you got, Frank? No, I'm a fiend which cannot be used. A fiend which cannot be suffered to live. Maybe willing to they run free, but we are not so foolish. The sort of hero maims a middle knight sort of say, none I know. Oh, these fuckers were immediately going to backstab us and try to kill us. And like, yeah, the moment I got to the end there, I was starting to get suspicious, but yeah, this made it obvious. But no, it's knight sworn to the holy seed. None I know. If you are a heretic, you shall die. Oh no, whatever shall I do? God, I love that one. Dishonored Temple Knight. Well, did this go the way you planned? Go the way you wanted? Fine. You should run them forever. Because you're I sure. I swear it. Wielder of the Darkhawks, sweater of dragons, I will consort to dragons. Justice, even if it cost me my life. The labyrinth and oh yeah, you're right, there is. I've just never found one in this area, which even though it looked like it was in this general area in the no, that was in the trailer with snow, but it was seen in the same picture as the Syracuse Tower, the Crystal Tower, so I guess that must have been what it meant. Even if it cost me my life. So we like him then. Oh, a new Dark Knight who is also a Aura. Huh? Are you going to kill him? Or shall I? One of them two, aren't you? So where you beg for your life. If you got your lives, we'll not show you mercy again. That's a funny way of begging for your life. I like how the following men plotting to kill you in the secluding areas. I mean, unfortunately I do, but fortunately it has never actually caused me any issues. Not from Frey. Oh, so you do know of him. So everyone's is called Frey, huh? An actual Dark Knight mentor after the fake one. Then I thought him a fallen at the trial, but then I heard this was a woman seen wielding a sword in battle. Oh, that was Frey was that guy's actual name. The Soul Crystal. It was his Soul Crystal, so our inner Frey, more or less, chose to use that name for, the false identity. Tell me, what forgive him? How did you learn the arts? He was dead. I learned it from my dark side, who was kind of possessing his corpse. It was very weird. Anyway, it's not the first time I've heard such a tale. I mean, like, look, they actually do have some valid reason for once of actually being upset with me. My inner dark side went off and killed a bunch of people who were almost certainly good men. Maybe not all of them, but Drolamont is a fairly good guy, and his people are usually not that bad. So, unlike what happened, Drolamont is such a good guy. He recognizes that the hero who saved the realm multiple times over having a mental breakdown because of all the horrible shit she's been through, and just having the bad luck that it literally manifests into something that starts killing people is not great. But hey, she got a handle on it. We who consort with darkness are never truly whole. There will only be a part of us yearning to be free. Yeah, Frey and I, his strength, even the strength beyond reckoning. It was not enough. But see that you carry on. It's like, if you learned what you have, it's only a soul crystal guide you who speaks of your potential. Huh. I was not expecting an actual Dark Knight mentor after what happened. Let's discuss with you, but not here. Discuss with you, but not here. Yes, Sodorgo. Frey looked for me, the forgotten knight in Ishgard. Yeah, I wasn't sure what that character would be, but yeah, we get an actual fucking mentor. Oh yeah, and that one, in retrospective and such, one of the things he does is, of course, draw connections to 14, because they are, of course, a 14 player. That's fun. Honestly, that's one thing I love about going back and playing those older games. Just seeing what exactly is 14 paying homage to here, and so on and so forth. Alright. Wait, hold on. What am I doing? I'm done. Perfect thing for me to do. It counts as a duty. And it might be quicker to get into. It'll certainly be quicker to do. I don't usually tank for these. Also, I fucking love this AoE. Orbital Darkness Lasers. Boom. Alright, I'll use the other one for a bit. Good shit. I'm gonna check a thing real quick. I was curious if something to do with my FC. Has actually the logo changed yet? Now that could be why. I put some of it on my outfits because honestly it matched my a lot of my outfits color schemes pretty well and added a nice little bit of detail. But oh my god, it's him. I knew he was important to some plot, side quest plot or something. I forgot what he looked like, but yeah, shit. Give it a second then, I wish you unboxed one that's fast. I fear you don't yet understand what it means to be a dark knight. The first of us spared steel against one of the clergy. This is true. Like he held once held dear in the name of justice, so must all who walk in his footsteps. Mayhap you think this will earn you the love of the command. You are wrong. To many, to be a criminal, a fiend who sows chaos and discord. People listen to the lies of our enemies. They will do their most to cast you out or worse, as they did them. If you are not prepared to deal with those consequences, then surrender your sword and soul crystal to me now. Yeah, I'm fine. But your actions speak otherwise. Oh, really? Man who tried to murder your mercy, someone called idiocy. Alright, edgy pants. Aye, that's right. I followed him and gave him the mercy he truly deserved. I repeat, edgy pants. Anybody gonna pull out this time? Or can I finish the cutscene? Look at me hard. Tell me what you see. Of course, the moment I click it, it goes. Oh, no. World of Darkness. Someone has called this place. I think it's a fairly stable joke. There we go. Getting the context for all these bosses after I finally played through Final Fantasy III, for instance. So, okay, here we go. Oh my god, there's someone in here named Naruto Uzumaki. Of course there is. Frankly, I kind of like the name Caps Lock more, though. That's funny. Especially because I often caps lock myself. Hit caps lock on accident. There we go. Boop. Come on. I'm gonna manual. And there was in Final Fantasy III, Arimon. The first Arimon in the series. Showing up only as a boss. So, but because Arimon has become the name used for a more standard version of this enemy, they need to give this one a more fitting name. A boss name. That shit. Okay, well I hadn't realized I was about to die there. If I had, I might have procced Living Dead. Now let's see if our healers can maybe pull through. Plus everybody else's healers too. I think I almost got res there. I think my healer's just having a lot of bad luck and keeps having the raids interrupted. Alright, there we go. Boop, 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 boop. And now I get the benefit of Living Dead, Waking Dead or whatever it's called until it's... Oh, actually, I think I'm still Living Dead. That's design. Yeah, I don't think I even hit Oh, that's someone else's thing. Am I still under the effects? Oh, that's right. It only lasts 10 seconds. But still, definitely gonna try to proc that shit more often. God damn it. Couldn't even get my retaliate off. Shit. I'm stupid. It's not as bad to lose me because it was almost over. And honestly, I don't think they would have rezzed me anyways. Because, like, that was enough of a mess. Can I do this? I could and did. Alright, folks, what do you say? Oh, that's what you're saying would it too. Of course. Of course it's Celia. Oh, hey, Thor. Oh. So much for Thor, of all people. And that's not a declone. Each of these was guarding a treasure chest with a ribbon in it. Come on. Come on, you son of a bitch. There we go. Boop, boop. Five-headed dragon. Step, 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 step. Wait. I'm running from it. Come on. Boop, 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 boop. There we go. Oh, all that for that little itty bitty blast of energy? Such a five-headed dragon you are. We got out of the way of the fuck away from this thing's fucking main attacks for a moment. My living dead does not recharge. What the hell is... Okay. It had some sort of extra buff or debuff on it that I'm not sure what it was. Come on, bud. Oh, well, on you for a while now. Boop, 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 boop. Ooh, boy. I love the effects of these passes here. Looks very neat. Be so in the middle. Where's our last member? There we are. Focus your attention on me, but molding utmost. Damn it. Would you stop? Oh, good. It's not, at least it's the tank and not one of the, you know. And now it dies after just as it. Sort of. Oh, no. There we go. Yeah, seems like I managed to actually be the one to catch its attention for one. One of these authors' intentions for once. Proc that prematurely. Never mind. Oh no, a healer went down. Thankfully, we've got a backup. Yeah, unfortunately, it managed to actually kill me during the time when I didn't have Living Dead on. Well, good news, everybody else seems to be doing well. Our party is not so much. Alliance B is down both. I think down both our healers. Actually, no. I think one of them might be around. I just for some reason it doesn't look like they're in the area. Oh no, they are. Why would they? Was it acting like they weren't in here? Weird. Okay, so we do have one healer, and yep, smart heals. An alliance, you can afford to get the other healer up first, and you can double the reses. Ooh, little slow on come on, son of a bitch. Take my blade. Okay, up your chests. Whatever. Point is die. Die. Capture two things don't look good. Boop boop. I can't remember if there's something I should care about though at the tank. Oh man, I'm probably gonna go over time on this, folks. Even Sabanans of pending. I'll grab it in case it's something I want. Yes. Yep. Boop boop. There we go. Boop. Where are you? Damn it. Pretty sure none of us want to be in front of this thing when it finishes whatever it's doing. Oh, boop. Ah, that's what we're... Oh, it was summoning. Oh, okay, I'm dumb. I thought there was some sort of energy blast building up. Next time I saw it and just looking around for it. There we go. Woo, woo. Alright, where are you? You shit. Not what was my group? Where's my group? There we go. But it doesn't matter who you help out. Not used to. Eat shit. There we go. Alright, let's actually do this. Actually, let's talk to Randall here. Are you a friend of Sid's? I'm getting strong, loner, edgy badass with it, with kid psychic vibes right now. Depends on what you invite. Okay, yeah, we already read this. I mean, I have convictions, they're just not your convictions. The man who tried the millennia mostly someone thought idiocy. I name it. I mean, I actually do somewhat agree, but yeah. But finally give him the mercy he truly deserved. Let me hurry, tell me what you see. After Sadravinians. I finally get into this bit of lore I'd heard about. We fled Garabantai and come to a land where we would be taken for another nation's mortal enemies. And came to kill us, we would not die so easily. Then sent them on the way, and how do you think they repaid our kindness? With fire and blood, Haru! With death for every man, woman, and child! Like, these are the wages of mercy. You walk this path, and you must accept this truth your enemies already have. See, the difference, of course, is the scale. It's the sale. It really just got a way to cut Fallout up. You spared the armies of a bunch of people who want to, annihilate you, and it turns out that didn't suddenly make them stop wanting to annihilate you. Oh, there we go. That doesn't count as a... Fuck you. Yes, it does. Okay, well, I'll get one of these when I come back. Because, like, this is in the stream time. Again, Dark Knight proves still continue to prove to be a very interesting and well done quest line. Again, I shouldn't be surprised. Given everything I know about the person who writes this, I know for a fact that I think she writes the best, my favorite stuff in. Some of my favorite writing is done by her in all of this game. Not all of it, but a lot of stuff I fucking love. So it's honestly not surprising to find someone who find it, quality shit. But yeah, we've hit a bit of a roadblock with it, which means that from now on we're gonna be swapping back and forth between doing missions and side quests for higher levels and grinding duties to get shit up. We'll turn into Wondrous Tale, see what we get from that, and yeah, like I said, my primary off-screen grinding is gonna be Monk, just because of how long it can take to get a DPS trial or duty going, so. And then I can just, once I get that 60 up, it'll be infinitely quicker with my tank. Tanks are always fucking quick. Hopefully I can get Monk done by tomorrow, but I don't think that's likely. I have 4 more levels to go, and even if one of them is close to, even if I'm a little over halfway there, I'm still not going to get to one of those levels being done. It's not gonna be done by tomorrow, I think. Maybe. I doubt it. Then, hopefully we'll finish it up by next week, and then I can swap to focusing on tank up. And hey, I can start dumping all these level 60 jobs and on Monk to, properly gird it for when it becomes my main class for Stormblood. So yeah, HighPriest out, and I will see you all